Well, howdy, everybody. Theresa here. It is February 22nd, 2018, Thursday evening at 6:47 p.m. I'm getting a late go with doing this video, but you'll understand why in a little bit. Let's do the weather right now. Let's see, there's my lovely man. Go. Right now it's partly sunny. It's 78 degrees. Real feel is 77. The high was 82. The low was 62. It's been a beautiful day out. It's been kind of a little smoky, but I think they were having a controlled burn. Some distance away. It didn't cause me any problem. It was enough of a distance. Not like, at the RV park, it was all just compact and stuff. Our neighbor, even across the way, burns his trash every Saturday, which is common here. But he does it well enough that it doesn't bellow huge plumes of smoke and just stay right here. So he's a single father, 2 little girls. So anyway, last night I just felt so tired yesterday, and I think I overdid it the day before. Brad, I've been dying to have the Zaxby's salad. I love their Zaxby's Cobb salad. And yeah, I get the fried. You could get the grilled, but I love. I mean, it's a huge salad with, like the Cobb salad has got all these fresh veggies and cheese and fried onions, and the Cobb salad comes with not only the chicken, but a little bit of bacon, and it's just, and Texas toast, and it's just so good. So, and the nice thing is, and I'm not a paid sponsor, but you can order it online, and like that, I was ordering online, and had already paid for it, and Brad just had to go through the drive-thru and get it. And one of the nice things, and I didn't realize it with Brad, is they have all kinds of different flavors of sugar-free soda. He was able to get like a sugar-free cream soda, vanilla cream soda, which was really good. The next time we order, I'm going to get a drink from there too. But so we did that. Now it's really nice. And I did a little bit of unpacking, but I'm very limited right now because Brad doesn't want me lifting anything, and I agree because the hernia seems to be getting bigger still, And yes, I'm watching for all the warning signs and everything. Brad and I looked up all the warning signs, and he even went early this morning, bless his little heart, before work and got me a new thermometer, because one of the indications that you're in trouble is if you start spiking a fever. Well, I can't tell because I'm hot flash whether I'm spiking a fever or hot flashing. But so far, I always run cool anyway. I always run 96.3 about, unless I'm running a fever. So, yeah, so we are watching it and all the danger signs and stuff. I'd just be glad when it gets fixed. I never thought I would be glad just to have a surgery done, but I am. Well, actually, I was glad when the gallbladder went out. But anyway, I did do a little bit of unpacking and sorting, and I did another hat. So, another one for Alabama. And I started another one. And I had a difficult time sleeping in. Again, it's because of the hernia. I was freaking out a little bit over it. You're showering and you realize it. Like, wow, we're waiting. I'm kind of back on my own sleep pattern. If you guys notice where I sleep and then I get up a little bit later. I'm not getting up with Brad in the morning anymore. And actually he said, he likes seeing me in the morning and stuff, but also he feels bad because, he knows I'm a late night owl. I mean, I'd like to get up early with him in the morning, but then if I've had a hard time sleeping, that's not going to happen. I hope that I do better with that once I do have surgery and get healed up. I'll be sleeping better. So that's about it. I took the dogs outside. When I did get up, my habit now is I get dressed. My habit is right when I get up, before I have coffee or anything normally, unless Brad's home, I get dressed straight away because I know these dogs went outside again. And they've been being so good about not going potty and here or anything. So, especially the little old one. And so I like to take them outside. And, you know, I put Nixie is on a lead. But I've got to find the other lead for Charlie. And then I have, but for now, Nixie's on lead, and I have Charlie and Missy both on retractable leashes. And then we can sit out there and I can have coffee and stuff and let them have some time, you know. And they really enjoy that, so do I. But then I felt so tired today that I ended up after lunch. Well, I was talking with a couple of my friends on the phone today, and you know, I was with Sunshine, and then I was talking with Linda, and then my phone died, and then I realized my phone died, and I ate lunch, and then I was so tired I just ended up laying down because my phone was so dead it wouldn't even turn back on, and then, like I said, I want to do a little bit of unpacking. I'm going to get the folding chair and go sit over there and see what I can unpack without lifting. And then even have it separated out. And then Brad can kind of put it in, you know, carry the heavy stuff into whatever room for me. We're having breakfast for dinner tonight, finally. I'm making that. So, you know, that'll be good. I had an incident happen just a little bit ago which shook me up a little bit, and that's why I'm a little bit later coming on here today. Always be very, very careful, and it's not that we live in a bad area or anything, but took the dogs when I got up from the nap. I took the dogs outside again, and I'm sitting out there, it's a little after 5, enjoying. There's a great big cell tower not too far from us, and there must be hundreds of birds on this tower, right? And circling and stuff, and they're really enjoyable to watch. I'm kind of watching that, and the dogs are just kind of mulling around and stuff, and this gentleman drives by, and he waves, I wave. I don't think anything of it. And then he parks right in front of the trailer where I really can't see him, and he comes over. And I keep telling him, don't approach the dogs. They might bite you. At this point in time, I'm holding 2 dogs, right? And he won't tell me why he's there. His eyes are all yellow and stuff, and he's acting really erotic. You know, erratic, not erotic. Erratic. I know you guys are gonna laugh at that one. And he just keeps taunting the dogs, and I keep saying, "Don't do that. They're gonna bite you." Now, I don't want my dogs to bite him because then normally a dog is put down because they're labeled vicious, right? He just keeps it up, and I keep saying, "What, can I help you? You know, do you need something?" And I'm getting very, very concerned because he's also wearing this long strap. It's a camel strap, and he keeps kind of tugging it like he's take it off his head. And he keeps moving closer to me. And what he's trying to do is make friends with the dog to get closer to me. Well, Charlie is going ballistic. Nixie is going ballistic. And so finally, and I said, "You need to leave. They're going to bite you." So he turns around to leave, you know, and I'm trying to still be nice. I mean, I'm weird. And he's like, "Well, I really like that dog." He's pointing to Nixie. "What kind is it?" And I said, "She's a giant schnauzer." "Oh, okay. Well, you have a good day." I'm like, "Okay, you have a good day, bye." You know, and I'm still sitting there, and I think he's getting in his vehicle to leave. Here he comes again. But this time now, we're getting down on all 4s on the ground, mimicking this giant schnauzer who was about ready to eat your face off. Because she senses danger. Charlie had it at this point in time. Because again, this gentleman starts to come closer to me. And he's about a foot away from me, and I'm getting concerned. And I didn't bring my phone out with me. Charlie gets in between me and this gentleman. He's right between my legs, sitting and growling. And I have never heard my dog growl. And he wasn't messing around. And so then he goes back and he's antagonizing Nixie again, the giant schnauzer. He's imitating everything she does and laughing. And I keep saying, don't do that, they're going to bite you. Oh, they're not going to bite me. I'm invisible. And I said, I don't know what you want, but you need to leave. And I don't know, he said something, and I don't know what it was. And I said, and I started yelling. And I said, you need to leave or I'm calling the police. And with that, and I said, and I'm not kidding. And I said some other stuff, and I don't remember what it was. You know how, and I see across the way, we call it the party trailers, young kids and stuff. You know, so I don't know who that was. And, you know, but anyway, across the way, they're nice kids. They come out and are watching. And a couple of the other neighbors are watching. He knows it's me looking over. And with that, he said, I'm not a gangster or anything. And I said, I didn't say you were. He happens to be African American. I don't care. I don't care what color you are. I'm like, I didn't say you were, but you need to leave. And I said, you have no business here. And I yelled that. You know, and I said, you need to leave or I'm calling the police. And he turned around and he did get in his vehicle and he sped off. But, man, I was so grateful for my dog today, guys. Because, but I tell you what, women and men too, but, whether or not you're armed is up to you. That's your personal business. I'm not going to walk around personally with a gun strapped to me. That's just not me. And but one of the things is a great weapon, and it's better than carrying a knife or anything too, is wasp spray. Buy a can of wasp and hornet spray. It sprays like up to 25 feet or so. Depends on the can. Some cans are further. And that will stop them. I mean, it won't stop them if they have a gun, but it will blind them. If I'd had that outside with me today, that gentleman would have gotten a dose of it. It will be tucked behind my plants and stuff. Easy reach, because I usually sit on the front step. Where if I have that problem again, yeah. Because, wow, I'm breathless now. I don't need to be afraid to sit outside. And I said, well, I kind of am now. You know, and yeah, my back door is locked and everything. My front door is always locked when I'm, you know. But I didn't think I was going to have problems. And the sad thing is that just a few minutes before, the little kids, there was like maybe 5 to 6 little kids. His name is Laddie. He lived just right over, you know, a little ways, in a trailer. And those are his adopted grandkids. I don't care if they're adopted or not, but they always tell everybody they're adopted and stuff. And I just said, well, it just makes them extra special. And his daughter lives there and stuff. But those 2 little kids are so cute. And they had about 3 or 4 other friends over and stuff. And, you know, they were waving and stuff. I'm like, see, when he first came driving by, I thought he probably was going over to visit Laddie. You know. But, yeah. Take your wasp spray. The reason we have wasp spray is Brad's brother-in-law, when we were moving out this way, he said, now you guys are traveling, one of the things that's really good to keep in your vehicle is a couple cans of wasp spray, because if you run into problems, you know, it's better than mace and it shoots further and stuff. And so we bought a couple cans, and it's like, you know, I'm going to keep. So if you ever want an emergency weapon that's not a gun and stuff, and yeah, I know it's not going to fight a gun, you know, is having wasp and hornet spray close by. So yeah, it would teach you never to become too awfully comfortable where you live, because you never know what can happen. I mean, if I'd been alone, what would have happened? Would he have strangled me? And that's what I kept thinking, he would maybe strangle me. or something. I mean, I think he was just either drunk or he was high off his gourd on something, you know. But my dogs are sleeping now. Missy was hiding behind me, but those two big dogs, they meant business. They meant business and they weren't messing around. And I'm grateful for it. Very grateful. They got extra treats. So that teaches you, though, not to become too comfortable, because you never know. You don't know when somebody approaches you, sadly, in this day and age, if they're high on something, or, you know, they're drunk, you know, or they have just an evil heart and they want to do something horrible. I mean, you know, kind of scary. But it's a lesson learned, and I believe the man upstairs was protecting me. Because I kept thinking, I can't get off these steps fast enough. And like I said, you know, Linda said, why would I just let my dog attack him? And I'm like, but I didn't want then my dog to be in trouble, you know. And, yeah. So, it was very eye-opening. Very eye-opening, you know. Very, very. So, like I said, I'm very glad I have my dogs and stuff. And again, Linda said, what if you've been outside gardening? It's like, I won't be outside gardening without my dog. You know? I just won't be. I won't be out there gardening without my dogs. Because, yeah. My tea. If you ever get a chance to try that Bigelow lemon ginger, oh, Lord, that was so good. You know, doesn't have a real strong lemon taste, but that ginger is just spot on. And if you have a little bit of an upset stomach or anything, it's very nice too. It's a very nice bready. So, and I believe that was caffeine free. Yeah, it is caffeine free. So, anyway, that's all that's going on here. Stay safe, my friends. I know a lot of us are home alone in the daytime. You never can tell. You know, never can tell. Oh, I was able to use, you know, let me turn you around to show you. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Okay, you see that black shade there? That's on top of the air conditioner. It's blocking out the sun. The other side is gray. And they're like the ones you make for the cars, or that you have for the cars. But they're for RVs. And we had 4 of them. I don't know where the other one is. But we had 4 of them. And there's the other one. We decided to use them in these windows, because this is the south side. These windows face the south side, so that sun comes in all day. It really heats up this front room, right? It's cheaper than buying the blackout curtains. And also, I mean, I can pull them right out. They're just the right size. Because I have 3 of them. I have this one going, you know, this way. The other 2 are long and they go this way. They fit right in those windows. They're great. Repurposing. Love it. And like I said, I just saw I have another one, and I'll put that in this other window here. But yeah, that's super. But yeah, I'm gonna probably start making some dinner. That's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I'm hungry, and that way it'll be done when Brad gets home. You know, and so I'm gonna start making some dinner, and then what else was I gonna say? Then start doing a little bit of unpacking. So I'm hoping everybody's having a great day. And like I said, be cautious, be careful. And I love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys are awesome. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye.